Hey guys, another checkmate in two moves puzzle for white. This one is pretty hard, I think, because there's a lot of pieces to keep track on and a lot of potential first move to solve this, but it's not easy to find. I don't think so, anyway. Well, the pawns, of course, are going down for black like this. So you should pause your video now, see if you can find out how white wins this in only two moves. Go ahead. All right, welcome back. Well, of course, it's not something obvious like queen c4 check. The king cannot really go anywhere but c6. But in there, well, whatever we try to do, if we check somewhere, it can just go back. So that's not giving us anything. Okay, look at this. We want to have the bishop here to checkmate, but of course, that's why the pawn is here. You can just play f3 and block this, and we have nothing left to do. What about playing the bishop here, threatening a checkmate on e4? Well, that's not good enough either. Black can do many things. He can take this bishop, but he can also take this knight, and then that gives him like 3 squares available to escape to, and we cannot put him checkmate anywhere and guard all of these at the same time. So what is the right move? Well, here it comes. It's a very, very beautiful solution. It's the move rook e3. Look at this. So nice. We just put it there, and black can take it if we want. But if he do, well, then we have a checkmate with the bishop. Because the pawn is not there anymore, he cannot block this, and this is a checkmate. The king cannot go anywhere. Okay, so what was the purpose of rook e3? Well, of course, we want to have the queen to e4 checkmate. So, for example, if this rook moves somewhere or take the bishop, then we have a checkmate here. So that's what black has to try to stop, but he really cannot. Let's look at all the moves. So what happens if it takes here? What about putting the rook in between, stopping the queen from going to e4? Well, then we have the queen can go to a8 checkmate, and this rook blocks the only possible square that could escape to. So that's not good enough. Okay, what about this knight? It can go to several places. What if the knight goes to d4? Still blocks, and it also covers, so you can put the knight in between. Well, look at this. We have a bishop c4 checkmate if that happens. Okay, what about the knight to d2, stopping this square or protecting this square? Well, then we can simply go back with our rook, and this is a checkmate. The king cannot go anywhere. We got more moves to look at. What about playing c4, blocking everything? Well, we can simply take it with our queen, and that's checkmate. Okay, what happens if it takes our knight? Then we cannot go with the queen here. It's not checkmate, but instead we can actually take the pawn on d7, and this is a checkmate. And there's actually more. Okay, we sacrifice the rook to protect here. Well, it's not a good sacrifice because we can simply take it with our rook, and that's a checkmate. I think that was all the moves we have to look at now for black. If you find something else, let me know. But no, this is really checkmate. Oh yeah, this one. I almost forgot. Bishop f5. Takes here, and we cannot take this pawn, but we can play the rook to e5. That's a checkmate also. That's all the moves the black had to come up with, all leading to checkmate in the next move after the brilliant starting rook e3. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you very much for watching. See you another day. Bye bye.